Aloha and good morning. We're coming to you guys live today from beautiful Kauai, talking about high performance habit number 2 from the book High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. So it's a great book, guys. And Brendon Burchard, the most well-known motivational speaker, most YouTube videos of any personal development speaker, and just a top-notch guy. And he wrote this book, High Performance Habits, from the studies they did. So we covered in detail the first habit of clarity, which is the first personal skill or personal habit. All right, so we're going to cover the second most important habit, high performance habits. I'm Johan Ben Ardi. We help people get more leads online, recruit top leaders, with helping and coaching them with their branding and marketing, and also helping them to outsource their busy work through our virtual assistant services. So high performance habit number 2 is the habit of energy, that you got to have more energy and generate more energy. So there's got to be 3 things that he says that is a great practice to generate more energy. Number 1, release tension, set intention. Number 2, bring the joy. And number 3, optimize health. So I'm going to give you a few little snippets out of this chapter. And it's just the fact that CEOs and senior executives have the highest energy, significantly higher than those in other roles that they've measured, such as managers, entry-level workers, students, interns, and caregivers. All right, so the bottom line is that the more energy someone has, the more likely they are to be happy and climb to the top of their primary field of interest. The second practice is to bring the joy. Abraham Lincoln has said most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. And so it is to absolutely have joy, to be excited, grateful, and to develop mental triggers that when you are in certain situations, that you actually have something that trigger you mentally, so you can bring the joy. And when you remember, those are normally the things that has irritated or will irritate you, was would release the trigger of bringing the joy. For example, in line at the grocery store, if that was or in traffic, before you get in that, set the intention, but then when you have that trigger coming up, really remember to have joy and just let things be. As the Stoics said, control the things that you can, and if you cannot control it, let it go. But the most important thing is how you respond to the things that you cannot control. Like a door frame trigger, for example. When you walk through a door frame, set your intention and remember that you got to bring the joy when you walk into that room or that business or that presentation or that person's house, for that matter. And gratitude really is the golden frame through which we see the meaning of life. So develop some triggers. One of the great ones is the waiting one, when you are waiting on something, waiting in traffic, waiting in line, and then also when the stress trigger, once you start feeling stress, is to remember and remind yourself to bring the joy. Again, if you got value out of what I shared, please tap the screen to show some hearts and likes. Please tap to share. And remember to get our free Aloha Laptop Lifestyle Cheat Sheet. It is the 4 steps that I followed and still follow on a daily basis to help me live a business and build my business toes in the sand and live a beautiful Aloha Laptop lifestyle right here in Hawaii. A little bit longer training today, but guys, this book, I highly recommend it. And this energy one, oh my goodness, this is such a powerful one. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll answer that in my next video. Aloha. God bless.